Hello students, very good morning to all of you. Today we will do some theorems. In our last video we did two theorems. In a parallelogram the opposite sides are equal, and in a parallelogram opposite angles also equal. Today we will do theorem 3. What is our third theorem? If one pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. According to quadrilateral definition, if one pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal and parallel, then the quadrilateral is called a parallelogram. Now let us see, draw a quadrilateral. Suppose AB CD is a quadrilateral. This is the given point. One pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, means only given point A B C D is a quadrilateral. A B C D is a quadrilateral. Opposite sides, one pair of opposite, take one pair of opposite sides. AB is equal to CD and AB is parallel to CD. One pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. This is the given point. If one pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. So we have to prove ABCD is a parallelogram. So here is a point. Before we prove the quadrilateral is a parallelogram, what is the minimum definition of parallelogram? What is the minimum definition of a parallelogram? The minimum definition we already studied. In the minimum definition of a parallelogram is opposite sides are parallel. That is the minimum definition. Then opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, and so on. But the minimum definition, if in a quadrilateral, if two opposite sides are parallel, two pair of opposite sides are parallel, then that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Now we have to prove, as AB is parallel to CD, AB is equal to CD, then we have to prove AD parallel to BC. Nothing else. AD parallel to BC. Now look, draw a diagonal. Join a diagonal, any diagonal, either AC or BD. Construction. Draw BD diagonal. Then prove. Join BD diagonal. Then prove. Now look here, as AB is parallel to CD and BD is the transversal, so obviously this angle is equal to this angle. That is the alternate interior angle. And AB is equal to CD given, and BD is the common side. So according to side, angle, side, angle, side, two triangles are congruent. Then according to CP/CTC, the rest components are equal. It is very easy. So in triangle ABD and triangle BCD, ABD and BCD, first AB is equal to CD given. Second, ABD angle is equal to CDB angle. CDB angle, that is alt int angle, or you can write given. As this parallel to this, AB parallel to CD and BD is the transversal, so this angle is equal to this angle. Then third point, BD is equal to BD, common. So according to congruency conditions, triangle ABD congruent to the triangle BCD, that is side angle side condition. So both triangles are congruent to each other. Then ADE angle ADE angle ADB, ADB is equal to, this angle is opposite to AB, AB is equal to CD, so opposite to CD is equal to this angle, so ADB is equal to CBD, CBD, CP, CTC. Corresponding part of a congruent triangle are also congruent. So ADB is equal to CBD, but they are alternate interior angle. We can write, but they are alt int angle, but they are alt int angle, as like as this and this are alternate interior angle. So if alternate interior angles are equal, then two lines are parallel. If corresponding angles are equal, then two lines are parallel. If co-interior angle, sum of the co-interior angle is 180 degree, then two lines are parallel. So any of condition we can write. So AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC. AB is parallel to CD. So ABCD is a parallelogram. Proved. Take a screenshot. So this is very easy. If one pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. First, we taken ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AB is equal to CD and AB is parallel to CD. Then this is the given point. Then to prove ABCD is a parallelogram, the minimum definition of a parallelogram is opposite sides are parallel to each other. So as AB is equal to CD, AB is parallel to CD, then we construct a diagonal either BD or AC, whatever you take. Here I proved by drawing BD diagonal, you can prove by drawing AC diagonal. So in triangle ABD and BCD, AB is equal to CD, ABD angle is equal to CDB angle, alternate interior angle, and BD is equal to BD. So according to side angle side, two sides and include angle of one triangle are equal to two sides and include angle of other triangle, then two triangles are said to be in congruent. So two triangles are congruent to each other. After congruency, the rest components of triangles are also equal or congruent by CP/CTC. So angle ADB is equal to angle CBD according to CP/CTC, but these angles are alt-int angles, alternate interior angle. Where is the alternate interior angle? There is parallel lines. Where is the corresponding angles? There is parallel lines. Where is the co-interior angles? Some of co-interior angles are supplemented to each other. There is also a parallel lines. As two angles are alternate interior angles, so here is parallel lines. Which parallel lines are there? AD is parallel to BC. This is the transversal. So this and this alternate interior angle. So AD parallel to BC. But here given AB parallel to CD. So ABCD is a parallelogram. Now we will go to the next theorem. Theorem 4. Theorem 4. Each diagonal of a parallelogram bisects the parallelogram. Each diagonal of a parallelogram bisects the parallelogram. Each diagonal of a parallelogram bisect the parallelogram means every diagonal of a parallelogram bisect the parallelogram means divides the parallelogram to equal halves. Both triangles are congruent to each other. If they are congruent, their areas also equal. So now find out. There is a given point. Here is a diagram. Parallelogram is given. This is parallelogram, not but the previous theorem there is a quadrilateral, but here is a parallelogram. So this parallel to this, AD parallel to BC. Clear cut. ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. This much is given. ABCD is a parallelogram. We have to prove each diagonal. Draw any diagonal, BD or AC. BD diagonal. Then to prove triangle ABD congruent to the triangle BCD. This much, nothing else, because every diagonal of a parallelogram divides the parallelogram into two equal triangles. Equal triangles means congruent triangles. Then proof. Very easy. Nothing. We can take two triangles and compare in triangle ABD and triangle BCD. First point, triangle ABD and triangle BCD. In triangle ABD, this angle is equal to this angle. Angle ADB is equal to angle CBD. Angle ADB is equal to angle CBD. Why? Alt int angle, alternate interior angle. Then another angle ABD. Angle ABD is equal to angle BDC. Angle BDC, it is also alt int angle, because this is the parallel lines, this is the transversal, so this is alternate interior angle, and this is the parallel lines. AD is parallel to BC, BD is transversal, so this is equal to this. And third point, BD is equal to BD common. So in two triangles, angle, side angle, two angles and include side of one triangle are equal to the two angles and include side of other triangle, then two triangles are congruent to each other. So triangle ABD congruent to the triangle BCD with condition angle, side, angle, two angle and included side. This is proof, nothing else. This is proved. So two triangles are congruent, equal, so their area also equal. Now take a screenshot. You can do by your own by drawing AC diagonal. Now we will go to next theorem. Next theorem is about rhombus. We know what is rhombus. What is quadrilateral, what is rhombus, what is a trapezium. But now here is a rhombus. There is theorem 5. Rhombus. Rhombus is a parallelogram whose diagonals meet at a right angle. Rhombus is a parallelogram whose diagonals meet at right angles. Whose diagonals meet at a right angles. This much. Rhombus is a parallelogram whose diagonals meet at right angles. Rhombus is a, what is rhombus? Rhombus is a parallelogram if consecutive sides or adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, then that parallelogram is called a rhombus. In a rhombus, two diagonals bisect at 90 degree. But here we have to prove how. If rhombus is a parallelogram, then two diagonals bisect or meet at a right angle. Suppose this is a rhombus, A, B, C, D. Here is a diagonal. Here is a diagonal. Meeting point is O. We have to prove this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree. Only one is 90 degree, all will be 90 degree. So, given A, B, C, D is a rhombus. A, B, C, D is a rhombus. AC and BD diagonals of rhombus. AC and BD are diagonals. To prove they meet at 90 degree means AC is perpendicular to BD. This much. AC is perpendicular to BD. Then prove. First we have to know what is rhombus. What is the common points, common terms about rhombus. Because rhombus is a parallelogram. Here is given rhombus is a parallelogram. So if rhombus is a parallelogram, so opposite sides are parallel to each other and opposite angles are equal. Diagonals bisect each other at an intersecting point. By adopting parallelogram method, we have to prove rhombus, the diagonals meet at 90 degree. Now look, as A, B, C, D is a parallelogram, so AO is equal to CO, BO is equal to DO, AO is equal to CO, BO is equal to DO. We know AO is equal to CO, BO is equal to DO. As A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. So AO is equal to CO, BO is equal to DO. We know this. AO is equal to CO, BO is equal to DO according to parallelogram. Then we take two triangles here. Triangle AOB and AOD. Two triangles we have to take. Triangle AOB and AOD. In AOB triangle and AOB and AOD triangle, then yes, another thing, if rhombus is a parallelogram changed into rhombus, the minimum definition of rhombus according to parallelogram, the adjacent sides are equal. So AB is equal to AD is equal to CD is equal to BD. That is another point. ABCD is a rhombus, also a parallelogram. Which is the rhombus, also a parallelogram. What is rhombus? According to parallelogram, in a parallelogram, if two adjacent sides are equal, then it is rhombus. Minimum definition, maximum application. So BO is equal to DO. Now in triangle AOB and triangle AOD. Triangle AOB and AOD. in this two triangle, look, BO is equal to DO, AOB, BO is equal to DO, proved. Then AB is equal to AD, given, because this is the rhombus. AB is equal to AD. Now AO is equal to AO, common. So all sides, so triangle AOB congruent to the triangle AOD, S, side, side, side. So their common angles are equal. So angle AOB is equal to angle AOD, but angle AOB plus angle AOD is equal to 180 degree, that is a linear pair. So angle AOD is equal to angle AOB and AOD is equal to 90 degree. So AC is perpendicular to BD, proved. AC is perpendicular to BD, proved. So in this way, this is important theorem. Due to the time is running out, so I have to end this video here. Now take a screenshot and practice again and again. So for today this much. Thanks. Have a nice day today.